there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube boss Rino, welcome to my channel. Tapos nautal ako. Ulitin ko YouTube. Yan, nawala tuloy ako. Nautal ako eh. Natakot ako sa una kong pinagawa eh. Comedy boss Rino. So yeah, hello YouTube boss Rino, welcome to my channel. So ito ay 4 creepy videos that you should never watch before going to sleep. So ito ay 5 kasi. So ginawa ko ng 4 kasi napanood na natin yung una, di ba? Alam niyo naman yun eh. So ito, try natin ito, The Darkest Secret to. Ang gaganda ng Darkest Secret talaga. Ibang klase siya mag-imbestiga. So shoutout tayo mamaya ha. So ito, try natin ito bago pa try na iba.
If there is something that really generates fear and anguish, it is those paranormal phenomena where children are involved.
Pag mga bata talaga, ito nakakatakot
Is
eh.
that the mere fact of thinking that innocent creatures are at the mercy of unknown manifestations arouses in us a strange feeling of lack of protection of what may be happening to the minor. All these feelings that I just finished mentioning to you were experienced firsthand by Dylan Chang, a regular subscriber of the channel, who, according to him, was left with a tight heart when witnessing the record that you are now about to see.
Ano to? Ano to? Oh shit, may mata. Ayan oh. Ito, mata.
Despite the fact that the image is not entirely clear, you can still see a face that appears just centimeters away where a baby slept, at which point the monitor captures how the child's body performs strange and sudden movements under the sheets, while the face remains completely still. The next day, there was no information on the state of the minor or what his current situation is. However, judging by the image, those sudden movements were caused by that thing that makes its mysterious presence noticed.
Kawawa naman yung bata, no? Pinaglalaroan lang ng mga to. Hindi na naawa.
What other explanation could you add to justify this intriguing footage? Number 3.
Dapat ang mga minumulto, yung mga gumagawa ng kasalanan, no? Yung mga dumudukot ng mga babae, di ba? Yung mga uso ngayon yun, di ba? Uso ngayon, pero feeling ko yung iba gawa-gawa lang. Oh, yung iba lang pero yung iba totoo talaga. Di ba? Dapat yun ang mga minumulto. Yung mga nangingidnap na yun, di ba? Number 3.
The video that lies in this position came into my possession from Kiking Blush, who from Chile witnessed a disturbing moment that occurred in a house located in front of his house. In his email, he explains to us that an old couple lived in that house, 2 very nice grandparents who brightened up the neighborhood. But then everything changed overnight when the lady died, and 3 days later, her husband passed away.
Oh, sunod, no? May ganun talaga, no?
The house was completely abandoned. For weeks, the children and grandchildren of the couple were seen entering and leaving. They put their things in boxes to later take them. So far, nothing strange. Nothing until the night of last April 6th. You see, the video on the screen corresponds to a night around 4 in the morning.
Luma,
Our
oh.
subscriber tells us that he woke up at the same time to the agitated barking of dogs throughout the block. When he looked out of his window, with a quick glance, he saw nothing, except that the light of the room of the elders was the only one turned on in the house. He stood there watching until something absolutely inexplicable motivated him to take out his cell phone and recorded the following footage.
Oh shit, ano kaya to? Oh, yun yun. Oh, yan yun. Oh, yun yun. Matanda ba yan? Ba't ang bilis?
I remind you that their house was abandoned for weeks. So it is still not possible to explain who or what was moving so quickly from
kahit naman may tao dyan, ba't ganun ang movement niya, ang bilis?
side to side. In the video, you can hear voices that makes us understand that they were calling the police. Obviously, in that house, no one should be there. The family of the couple, very close friends of our subscriber, only entered the house during the mornings, never at night. So that shadow that moves from side to side must have been a thief.
Tangina, ang weird,
The
no?
most incredible thing happened when the police arrived. When they entered, everything was closed. They found absolutely nothing, and no one inside. The boxes left by the family were intact, except for one thing, a painting of the old couple. The next day, the family confessed that none of them visited the house that night.
Oh, she.
That shadow should be from a stranger. But why would someone want to steal a painting of a couple? But beyond that, do you think this behavior is normal?
Balik-balik,
Could a
oh.
person move at such speed?
Gago,
Until
nakakatakot to.
today, this record makes the hair stand of all those who see it. Number 2.
Tapos yung video, luman-luma na, no? So, hindi mo basta-basta may edit yan para itama mo sa ganyang kalabong, video. Oh, pabalik-balik, oh. Parang sira. Number 2 na tayo, putang ina. Nakakabahan na naman ako.
It is not the first time that I say that the materialization of spirits never occurs as the horror movies try to show. The paranormal concept in Hollywood is always represented with huge beings, defying beings that arrive to attack the evil adventurers. Paranormal things do not happen like this. You see, generally are for those who have claimed to experience events like this. These are manifested in a completely different way.
Oh, she.
They are manifested as subtle shadows without a defined shape. And to exemplify it, what better than to leave you with the registration of another subscriber?
Tangina, umaga to, ah. Oh, ang bilis nun.
Did you notice?
Gago, ang bilis nun. Ano yun?
Did you see that brown figure going by
Wow!
at speed? At first I thought it was just dirt.
Tangina, multo ni Flash yan.
You see a man with a shovel, so maybe he was just throwing dirt somewhere else.
O baka nga.
But here's what's odd. That amount of dirt is too much to be lifted and thrown like that. It looks like he uses the shovel again, this time moving much more dirt. The amount of dirt from the previous video is too much. So much that he and his partner must have been covered in it.
Tsaka bakit niya itatapon ng ganun yun,
Do
di
you
ba?
think that it was dirt that passed at high speed in this footage? Tell me what you think.
Tandaan mo. Ano, dirt ba to? Tingin nyo.
Tell me what you think.
Ano, dirt ba to? Parang parang usok na itim, no?
Number 1.
Number 1.
It all happened one night in a house located in the suburbs of the city of Girardota in Colombia. The camera that was located in the back of the residence suddenly began to register a phenomena so rare and so unusual that to this day, its fearful dwellers do not want to spend one more night there. Watch.
So, pag sinasabi niya, watch, nakakatakot na to eh. Wow. Putang ina yan. Ang layo ng inurong ah.
Although this video seems to be simply a chair moving, something else happens here. That was the main reason why I didn't rule it out. This is not the only video which shows the chair behaving strangely. There is another one.
Pag gano'n naman. Tatry ko nga yan. Magbibideo ako ng na may sinulid. Tingnan natin kung kita. Kasi
Our
nakakapagtaka eh.
subscriber emphasizes something you probably didn't see. Did you notice how it seems that the chair passes behind this light?
Oo nga no.
This light is supposed to be projected by this bulb. However, against all logic, the chair passes behind the projected light. How can this be possible? Are we making a mistake?
Papatingin tuloy ako sa mga upuan mga hayop na tanggalin ko kaya mga upuan dito sa bahay.
Is it just a perspective error? The chair moving by itself, plus the strange image, makes us think that something really strange happened here. Tell me what you think.
Multo yan. Tangina yan. Tetesting ko talaga yung tali na yun para ma-prove natin kung ano. No? So, shoutout na tayo mga tol. Shoutout. Dito marami nagpapa-shoutout dito eh. So yun, ito na. Shoutout kay Joe Giling, Dionisio. Tapos shoutout kay Diana Flores. Shoutout kay Jeneline Navarro. At shoutout kay Kong Kong. Shoutout din kay Trisha Santos. Shoutout kay Mark Jong. Shoutout kay Mariam Bronyosa. Good evening sa'yo. Good evening din sa'yo. Ahilas Vlog. Shoutout kay Clarice Romblon. At shoutout kay Maria Bistillo. Kamusta po kayo, kuya? Okay naman kami, ha? Tapos shoutout kay Ann Gutierrez. At shoutout kay yun lang. So maraming salamat sa panonood at hanggang sa muli.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.